Welcome to the Postgame Show, brought to you by Sports Broadcast Solutions. I'm Kyle Smith alongside Billy Castro, our man of the match. Billy, you weren't expecting to play today. A red card happens, but you come into the match. You were masterful today.
Thanks, man. It was a little generous for you guys to give me a man of the match, but like you said, not expected to play, but that's why we go to practice every day. We got to prepare. Like, even mentally, you just got to, I would say, just not hope for the worst, but prepare for it. Obviously, Tony getting that red really put us in a spot, but, me and him train all week together, and so I felt like he really prepared me to just come in at any moment.
How do you mentally prepare as a backup goalie, knowing you might be needed at any time and you won't get much reps in practice because you're not the main guy for the match, but you come in masterfully and you get the 1-0 shutout?
I mean, it's different from everybody's scenario. Being a goalkeeper, it's very different because it's not like a field player. You can come in for 10, 15 minutes every game. Sometimes you got to sit out 2, 3, 4 games before you get a good solid rep in. But that's just building chemistry with the guys, Every day at training, I show up. Everybody knows that, I'm barely recovering from injury. So, I'm not getting any good reps in. But, I like to keep good chemistry with the guys. That way we can keep things organized at the back.
How was your defense able to help you today? You're down a man most of the match. You come in. They were able to keep them to the right and left and no shots in front of the net.
That just comes, like I said, with just training every day. We're not like every amateur team. We train 4 times a week. So, building that good chemistry with each other, knowing when to press, when not to press. And, me just being vocal in the back, I'm a large guy, so I like to be loud. But also, it takes a team, It takes from everybody, from the 2 guys up top, forcing the directions one way or the other, and then just everybody just hauling their tails around, just making sure all the space is covered. Yeah, but it's a team effort.
You ever gotten a clean sheet before with your team down a man the entire match?
I've gotten one before, but it's not an easy thing to do. Especially, it's a lot harder, especially with a team like Bavarians. Very historic clubs. Very good competition. But I'm very proud of the guys. To be able to pull out this clean sheet and then just hold them out for the full second half.
Final thoughts about the match tonight. You guys get a much-deserved 3 points.
Oh, yeah, it's a long 3 points coming, Everybody's looking at us from that Open Cup run. But, even if you look back from the Open Cup run to now, we've never had a consistent 11. We have guys, before, left to join pro teams. We have guys that, this is an amateur game, guys that decide, this isn't for them, decide to get full-time jobs. But, as long as we just keep the good house, a good house mentality, we fight for the badge. I feel like any level you put out there, we can compete.
That's Billy Castro, and that does it for our post-game interview. So far, a wonderful crew. For Bob Vilsway, I'm Kyle Smith signing off, and we'll see you next time on SBS.